Hi, good morning, Natasha here, and I really wanted to just share with you some thoughts I had about words. The words you use to describe yourself, the words you use in your head, the self-talk, usually negative, and the words other people use. And we all copy what we've learned from school, from homes. We all copy what we hear other people say, the words we read in books and magazines, what we hear on the news and the television. And yet, have you ever stopped to think what the words you use, the words you say, mean, how they impact your life, how they affect how you feel, how you might feel about other people? Because do you know what? When you really think about the words you use and the words other people use, they're quite controlling. Words like can't. Somebody says, "Oh, you can't do that." How does that make you feel? It's very judgmental when someone says you can't do something, because they're actually saying you're not worthy of doing that, you're not capable of doing that. And when you say that to yourself, you can't do this or I can't do that, you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back from your full potential. And I think that's a real travesty. So rather than saying, I can't do this or you can't do that, why don't you change that to won't? Why don't you say, hi Saj, how are you? Why don't you say to yourself, I won't do that? And how does that make you feel? Because when you say that you won't do something, and you may have already realised this, then you're actually saying, no, I don't want to do that. But when you're saying to yourself that you can't do something, you're actually saying to yourself that you're not capable of doing it. So you're totally changing the point of power and the choice. When it's I can't, then you're giving your power away. When you're saying I won't, it's you who's making the decision and the choice that actually you don't want to do that. And that's fine. If it's the fact that you won't do something, then that doesn't matter. If it's that you can't, then you're actually probably right, because if you think you can't do something, then you'll never be able to do it. It's only when you step outside your comfort zone or change your mindset, just change your focus slightly to say, do you know what, actually I can do that. You know, I really can. Morning, Louise. Because you are capable of so many things. You, as a human being, or a spiritual being having a human existence, are capable of wondrous, amazing, incredible things. And all you have to do is you just have to say to yourself, I'm just going to look around. I'm going to see who is the most incredible person in my life or in my world who I admire, respect, look up to. And what have they achieved? Because when you think about your heroes, per se, people that you admire, whether they be family members, friends, whether they be people in history, no longer with us, whether they be people who are living now and inspire us in different ways, anything that those people are capable of doing, you can do. Morning, Jackie, how are you? You know, and it's remarkable when you start to give yourself permission to say, they can do it, I can do it. No, I'm not suggesting that we all become astronauts or that we all become brain surgeons or scientists, because those aren't our gifts. And yet when you find out and discover what your unique gifts are, what your unique talents are, that make you stand out from the rest, that make you who you are, you look different to everybody else, your brain is wired differently from anybody else's brain. That's for a reason. We are not made to be like a bunch of sheep. We are made to stand out. We are designed to be different. And when we can really step into that and start believing in ourselves, because self-belief is where it starts. When you recognize that actually Lord Sugar, he wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He worked really hard. He believed in himself. He put himself out there. And, you know, he absolutely, single-mindedly, single-pointedness, didn't give up. He never gave up. Richard Branson, the same. Jack Canfield, the same. Chicken Soup for the Soul. How many publishers did they go to see and get turned down? Somebody, actually it was Yarrick Robbins, Tony Robbins' son, said something to me a couple of years ago that really resonated with me. And that was this: if you really believe in something, if you're passionate about something, if you know your truth, and you went out into the world sharing that truth with other people, how many no's would it take before you give up? Would it be 100 no's? So Yarrick was asking everybody to stand up during sharing this. And he said, if you would give up after 100 no's, sit down. Some people sat down. And then he said, would you give up after 1,000 no's? And some more people sat down. Then he asked the question, would you give up in your passion, in your dream, in your life's purpose after 10,000 rejections? And most people sat down, including me. And then he asked the question, how about 100,000 no's? And nearly everybody sat down apart from a handful of people in a huge room of people. And then he posed this question, which really made me think. And when I heard this question, what I really wanted to do was jump back up again. Because he said, if your passion and your truth is your truth, and you are certain and you know without a shadow of a doubt that this is why you are on this earth, this is a message you know you need to share with other people, because by sharing with another human being, you are helping that person. You are shining the light in the darkness, and you are spreading love in this world, in whatever guise it is. Would you give up ever? And really, you know, it says it all. At the end of the day, it's so important for you to shine your light, for you to believe in yourself. And yeah, of course there are going to be days, my God, so many days, when you don't want to get up, or you don't want to speak to another human being, or you think, oh God, I really can't do this today. You know, seriously, what was I thinking? How was I so arrogant to think that I could really achieve this? And yet that is the ego. That's the little devil on the shoulder that's going to fill you full of negativity, that's going to put you down, put you off, and hold you back. And it will sabotage every single area of your life and all the relationships you have. So when that little devil comes in, morning Evelyn, then, you know, you just need to kick it up the ass. And you need to say, do you know what? Thank you very much for your opinion, but kindly keep it to yourself, because I believe in myself. And I know that I'm here in this world for a really important reason. I know that I'm here to shine my light, to share my truth, to help people all over the world. I know, me for instance, I know that I'm so blessed. I'm a woman living in the Western world, living in the UK. I can walk the streets, I can walk in the country, look at this beautiful countryside. And morning Julie, baby, Jojo babes, morning. And you know, I have clothes on my back. I had a shower this morning. I pressed a button and the light came on. I pressed another button and warm water came through. I picked up the bar of soap and I could wash myself, clean my whole body. That's so invigorating, that's so cleansing, that's so freeing. And then I stepped out of my bathroom, I woke my children up, I went downstairs and I made breakfast because I had food in my cupboard. I mean, goodness sake, you know, there are so many things to be grateful and thankful for. Morning, Claire. Lovely to see you. And I just wanted to share with you, and I know I'm going on a bit here, but I really feel so passionate about it. When we just think about the words we use, when we wake up in the morning, it's like, oh, it's raining again. No, it's raining, which means that the air is being cleansed by the rain that's coming down, and the pollution is coming out of the sky, and the reservoirs are being filled up, and the ducks are happy. You know, and there's going to be more water to be recycled so that we can drink. Those are all the positive things you can think about when it's raining. And when it's sunny, it's easy to be happy. But how about when it's not sunny? How about when it's not sunny in your life or not sunny in your head? How do you get through those days? You just need the self-belief, and you need to build those foundations really, really deep and strong in yourself. It's so amazing what you can achieve. Absolutely fantastic what you can achieve. So be mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of your words, and don't say you can't. Say I can. Say I can do anything that I want to, that's good, that's aligned with my spirit, that's aligned with the universal source, that's aligned with other people, that's a winning situation for me and other people. And speak up. When you speak out, speak up, encourage other people, inspire other people, motivate other people and yourself. Smile at people. My goodness me, a smile is free. A smile is free. Morning Aid, morning Richard, thank you for joining us. We're just talking about words and how powerful they are. The words you think and the words you speak. And I really urge you to be mindful and have an awareness of the words that you use in your head, the words that you use when you speak to other people, when you speak to your children. Challenging when you're a parent. Yeah, I know, my son wouldn't get out of bed this morning. I'm like, come on Harry, up you get, you need to get out of bed. And then I said, well done for waking up. And well done for having a wonderful day yesterday. And then I just walked away, keeping everything crossed that he would get up. And then I brushed my teeth. And I thought, I wonder where he is. And I came out of my bedroom and he literally bumped into me and he ran down the corridor and he was dressed. I'm like, wow, thank you, Harry, for getting dressed. So even though it might seem really against the natural way you are, go against the grain for you to think wonderful words into your head and to say wonderful words when you're not thinking about them, give it a go, try it. And see what happens. Make those words positive and monitor those words. Spend one entire day monitoring the words in your head, the self-talk. Spend one whole day monitoring the words that you speak to other people on the phone, face-to-face, in an email, on a text. Put more kisses on a text. Put more smiley faces on. I put smiley faces and kisses and love hearts everywhere because I want to spread the love into the world, because love is the most powerful energy there is. So that's all I have for you today. Have a beautiful, amazing, blissful, incredible day, and thank you so much for joining me. It's Thursday, it's mild, it's going to be an amazing day. Bless you, love you, and see you soon. Bye.